Samsung reveals its first TriFold, Huawei turns a Wi-Fi router into a sculptural dome with a transparent antenna, REETLE adds an e-ink screen to your iPhone, and so much more. Let's begin. First up, a way to give your iPhone a second screen that stays visible even when the main screen is off. The REETLE SmartInk I turns your iPhone into a two-sided assistant. It adds an approximately 4-inch e-ink touchscreen to the back of a slim protective case. Tap the side button and it starts to record instantly. The app takes over from there, creating summaries, mind maps and translations in over 100 languages. You can see schedules, business cards and quick widgets right on the rear side. This way your Pocket Assistant stays visible even when the main display is off. A built-in reader lets you import ebooks, PDFs and notes, turning the rear display into a portable library. Thanks to the paper-like e-ink panel, the display is visible even in direct sunlight. The case adds real protection with tempered glass and corner armor, yet stays pocket-friendly at about 2 ounces. A dedicated 300 mAh battery powers the screen and records for hours, and it recharges wirelessly using the included puck. The Kickstarter campaign is live now with early bird pledges starting at $190 and shipping is planned for February next year. Samsung is entering the TriFold game for the first time with the Galaxy Z TriFold. Unlike the wraparound style of the Huawei Mate X3, Samsung folds all 3 panels inward. That keeps the flexible 10-inch display fully protected when the phone is closed. On the outside you get a 6.5-inch AMOLED cover screen with an anti-reflective film to cut glare. Open it up and you get a 10-inch dynamic AMOLED main display. Folded, the frame sits at about 12.9 mm. Open it flat and it drops to around 4 mm, which feels more like a thin tablet than a phone. For cameras, Samsung uses a flagship 200-megapixel main sensor, the same found in the S25 Ultra. It's supported by a 12-megapixel ultra-wide and a 10-megapixel 3x telephoto plus 2 10-megapixel selfie cameras. Inside, it runs the Snapdragon 8 Elite for Galaxy, paired with 16 GB of RAM and up to 1 TB of storage. Power comes from a 5600 mAh tri-cell battery spread across all 3 sections with 45 watts fast charging. The Galaxy Z TriFold launches in Korea for roughly $2,400 next week, and wider release is planned for early next year. Next we have a design upgrade for your router. The Huawei X3 Pro is a sculptural Wi-Fi 7 router with clear dome and a tiny mountain inside. It's built to sit in the open, so it feels more like decor rather than another box hidden behind the TV. The built-in mountain is actually part of the hardware. It holds an industry-first transparent antenna, which drives a Wi-Fi 7 system that can reach about 3.5 gigabits per second in combined wireless bandwidth. The light on top can match your space. You can set the tone and brightness yourself or let it shift with the light in the room so it acts more like ambient lighting. Inside the app, you get a simple heat map that shows where the signal starts to fade. Drop a sub-router in that room and the coverage evens out with your devices roaming between nodes without any effort on your part. A small internal fan works with Huawei's own chip to keep performance steady even during longer sessions. It's available now in China for about 1300 yuan, but with no global release yet. Next up, a closet-friendly gadget for everyday clothes care. Launbot is a plug-in lunchbox-sized clothes care unit that hangs in your closet. You put a shirt on the inflatable shirt part. Then a graphene heater pushes air up to 176 degrees, while sensors check the temperature every second. The creator says it can dry a t-shirt in around 30 minutes. There's also a zip-up drying bag that can handle up to 5 smaller pieces at once, so you can clear a mini load in one go. Instead of holding out the iron, the inflated forms stretch the fabric as it dries, removing everyday wrinkles. UVC LEDs inside the system help reduce germs and freshen clothes. A small fragrance capsule rises the airflow to cut sweat and closet smell. Launbot is live now on Kickstarter with early bird pledges starting at $99 and shipping targeted for late next year. And finally, a rugged phone for every situation. The FOSSiBOT F113 is a tough, field-ready smartphone built for work, travel and night use. Its standout feature is a 64-megapixel infrared night vision system with a dedicated IR illuminator. It can reveal people, animals and vehicles at up to 50 meters in total darkness. This gives you practical visibility for night walks, campsite safety and spotting wildlife around you. Power comes from a 20,000 mAh battery, which you can use to reverse charge small gear right from the phone. Protection includes IP68 water resistance and a reinforced frame. There's also a high output flashlight with a side strip that can reach up to 50 meters. Daily use stays smooth with 120Hz display, a mid-range Dimensity 7050 chip and 12 GB of RAM. It's available now from the official website starting at €400. Okay, so that was for today. Thank you for staying till the end. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe as it helps me out a lot, and see you next week.